Testing 1 2 microphone testing 1 2 microphone 1 2 boss. The giant Fisher Price ages 2 to 6 glass. Has been a while. It took a little bit of setup and refamiliarization to get everything going again here. We're gonna see if whether our kilobytes per second upload speed are adequate. I moved the position of the transmission base station tower thing. And the tests the other day were okay, but with these wireless transmission internet protocols, it can vary on the time of day, how many people are using it, that sort of stuff. And we'll see how it goes. I'm just gonna hang out a bit and try to get my sound levels in a good state before we get going with some video game or other. I don't even know what I'm gonna play. That's why I put just chatting for now. Tonight we're playing Arma, if everything works out well here. Anti-Stasi with the boys again. It's been a while. I did not play any video games the last month. The first video game I played the last month, the only video game I played the last month was Dead Cells on the plane on the way back. And it is good to be back home. Things seem to be working. Emotes are working. Hey! How are you, Nora? Indeed. The airplanes are flying above my head these days. There was one doing aerobatics. I think it was a C-152. I couldn't get the binoculars fast enough, but it did a loop in a aileron roll, I think, before it went on its way. Updates to DCS, updates to IL-2. I think the Microsoft Flight Simulator update I had updated right before I left. I think the next one is the 40th anniversary edition. I don't think that's out yet unless you're on beta. I am on beta on DCS, and I made sure to get that updated. I was actually going to stream yesterday, but for Halloween, but I've just been recovering still from this trip. It was a difficult trip, but I got a lot done. Sorted out a bunch of things for my mom, and I feel good with where I left things for the time being. It's definitely a time of change, and well, it's always a time of change, but a time of caring for elderly people in the circles I walk in. A lot of people's parents are getting older and need more help, and whether we want to or not, we have to start becoming bosses and making decisions. Nora says, Microsoft Flight Simulator gets a November update, including helicopters, gliders, and thermals. Ooh, that sounds fun. I'll finally get on a glider. I've been meaning to try one, but I guess maybe it's good that I've waited because now with official support for thermals and all this stuff, it'll be even better. This is a baseball cap I used to wear as a teenager. Probably the first baseball cap I ever had. When I lived in Tunisia, North Africa. A Golden State Warriors baseball cap I found in my mom's house. Not out yet. DCS has rainbows. Oh man, maybe we should play DCS. That's my first game. I don't know. Did you like the Generation Zero updates, the motorbikes and stuff? A lot of games getting sort of quality of life updates as well. No Man's Sky with quality of life updates. Have to make sure our life keeps, the quality keeps, remains high. And the chores less choreful. Nice. I can't wait to try it. There's a free one and there's one that there's a DLC one, right? I'll probably just get it because I like supporting. For some reason, I just like supporting that game. I like the feel of it, even with all its clunkiness. And I also saw that in Generation Zero, they finally added the ability for you to start with a brand new character, brand new world, without having all those bugs of like finding your equipment where you had left it and seeing missions that you had started in another playthrough appear again. So I'm excited about that as well. Your Swedish Rambo is now invincible. Yeah, you're much further on in that game than I've ever gotten. My Swedish Rambo is still a wuss. He has to hide in bushes from all sorts of machines, and he hides behind, you, behind Arthur, and whoever else we can get to play with us. Tonight, speaking of playing with us, tonight, Arma Anti-Stasi with perhaps, potentially, a pretty full squad. Justin may even be able to join in from Toronto, his new home. Grant, if his keyboard is working, will be joining us. Arthur will be joining us. He runs the server. Maybe Tyler. Maybe Lou. Maybe Futura Light. Maybe you, Nora, if you ever want to join. I don't know if you got around those Arma headaches I remember you having. I had those myself in the past, but I don't even remember how I fixed them, really. Once I lost my whole Arma install to some hard drive corruption. It was so frustrating because the mods are giant. Download speeds aren't always so good. I think kilobits per second, only 2735. It's not so good. Should do a quick test here. I've been having trouble. I moved my router base station, the 5G thing where I get my internet from. And it seems to have fixed the problem because there's 2 towers that are near where I live. And I think it was getting confused about which one to get the connection from, or the connection from the one I was getting wasn't as fast as the other one. And so my speeds were between 3 megabytes per second and 5.5. Not ideal, but right now my speed test is showing 50 megabytes per second download and 13.3 upload average. So that's looking pretty good. We'll see how things go. We'll see how things go here. Ah, here you go. Apply. There you go. That's better. I had totally like forgot to apply my changes here. Let's go for low latency. Psycho visual tuning. I'm just looking at all this crazy OBS setting stuff here. Psycho visual tuning. Wow. Can I just turn this back to default? Good quality. All right. What game should I play right now? I was thinking about Valheim too, but maybe I should try DCS. All right, we'll put another good song here while we're here. Let's do something like this. While I set this up. Oop. There goes that. I closed the music by mistake. I am going to be a little bit rusty for a while. Let's do this. Oh, they're still there, the spookies? I heard that's what I was gonna try yesterday. Let's do it. Let's try DCS. I have to switch hard disks here. Yeah. My cranium like pinball machine mania. Love these guys' lyrics. All right, let's check them out. Just finding myself here. Okay, that's ejected. Echo ejected. I think DCS is on Foxtrot. What a mess. All right, that goes there. This goes here. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. I go here. Category updated. Of invalid authorization for the vegan. I forget how do I have to like disable it manually when after the tryout expires, because I always keep getting this thing. And I'm gonna see if we can remember how to bloody fly these things. Flight simulators are complex pieces of video game software entertainment, and it's full of hairs on my mic. Oh, here's some news. The day I came back, Amber found was walking and this little cat ran up to her meowing. So it looks like we have a new cat. It may become my streaming cat companion. Hey Tim, thank you. Tim and Nora, welcome back to you too. How have you been, man? I think I flew above near where you live on my way back from Europe. Near where you live, I don't know, around there somewhere. Game DCS open beta. Let's see if this works. Hey, actually worked. Wow, isn't it crazy when something works the first time of a computer? Busy but doing well. Sounds good to me. That was the same with me. It was a really busy, oh my, by the gods, it was a busy trip. But I'm happy of what I managed to get sorted out. There's more. I'll be back there soon. But yeah, I have to help my mom more as she gets older, and just have to start making more decisions. Oh man, thank you so much, Tim, for the sub. Let's play you something here quickly. Vasconcelos, could you please pause the music and let's play Tim a little something for this very kind sub. Vasconcelos, please do this for me. Click on filters on the mic and disable the expander, the compressor, and the noise suppression while we play something for Tim. Thank you, Mr. Timmy Thumb, for the sub that you just gave me. I'm glad you're doing well, even though you may be busy. And I hope we can play some video games together soon. good to be back, even though it's far away from the place that I call home. Hey, Galaxia Cat, this one goes to you too as well. Hello, Galaxia Cat, and welcome back to the stream. I'm just making up a song to thank you all for coming back. The videos that are redeemable, I apologize, but they still don't work. Hey Shifa, I can install a workaround, a plugin, but I don't think I feel like doing that, so we're gonna have to wait a bit more. Hope you're doing well, Shipa. Hope you're doing well, Galaxia Cat. Hope you're doing well, Timmy from an Echo Nora. And good to be back home finally. Alright, just some random song. How y'all doing? How are the Netherlands? Apologies I couldn't make it there. I always want to jump over there, but it just, when I visit my mom, everything becomes so busy, and I had to extend my trip. I was gonna go for 2 weeks, but I stayed almost a month because there was so much to handle and to deal with. And one day I'll make it there. We're gonna be back soon, probably for Christmas. Maybe we can do something then, do a little hop up to Northern Europe. Thanks, Shifa. Yeah, good to be back. It's good to be back home. I didn't play one video game in the Italic Peninsula, not one. Well, there was this browser game I tried called Slow Roads, but it didn't really count. The first video game the only video game I played last month was across the pond, was Dead Cells on my laptop on the way back on the airplane. And just no time. And to keep sane, I just photographed, give some time for myself, and spent time with my mom and helped her deal with 2 million things, including a rat infestation in the kitchen. That was fun. Bills configured to be paid automatically instead of having to give the debit card to someone to go pay for her. Phone, fast internet installed, so eventually when I go back, we'll be able to stream from there. And all sorts of medical issues, from falls to potential COVID. I don't know what it was, but I didn't even see the point of getting tested because we're not going to go see anyone, and there's no cure for the bloody thing. And etc. etc. Anyway, I spent most of the last couple of days recovering, doing some work, and also updating all my video games, including DCS. We're currently at version 2.8.0 in the open beta. Let's see if they still have some spookies at nighttime in the Persian Gulf. Let's check it out. Instant action. I thought about, it took ages because, it's Italy. I mean, it was pretty good for Italy, but it took ages for the internet to let me change it to a song with no lyrics, because the lyrics are kind of exploding in my head right now. One second. Let's take a look here. here we go. Thank you, Vasconcelos. I thought about having my mom come on stream and sort of introduce her, you know. In the end, I just kind of recorded, I kind of talked to her and recorded the conversations, you know. But when I go back again, now that there's fast internet there, it took a while, but it arrived eventually a few days before I left. Now that there's fast internet there, that will be in the cars, that will be in our deck of cards of possibilities. Ferry replacement aircraft. That looks simple enough. Lol does not mean the same thing in the Netherlands as it does on the internet. Hey, Arthur! I am. Thank you. Oh, and I forgot to turn on the filters, but since I didn't turn on the filters yet, here you go. Arthur, I look forward to playing Antistasi tonight. Hopefully Grant's keyboard works. Hold up, let me turn on the filter because otherwise, well, people can listen to our conversation, that's fine. Thank you so much, Arthur, for the sub. How do you find one?
I scanned my book, but I don't know where it is.
Downloads, maybe? Desktop. Is that it? Right there?
No. What about that? No, go back. Oh, here, this one? Oh, okay.
On the desktop, I think. When in doubt, look on your desktop or the downloads folder. Yeah, I will. I'll message Fitira. He's probably asleep right now. If Justin joins me, I might have full house. Shift button didn't work. Thinking, wow, this DCS thing, huh? Thank you so much for the subs, Arthur. What is a hype train going even? Wow. Arthur, Timmy Thumb, Sheepa, Galaxia Cat, thank you, Nora, for dropping by. Worked? All right, you're welcome. Oh, DCS not responding. I'm just gonna wait for the program to respond. I heard that people are getting crashes to desktop with this version 28. It's people complaining about lower frame rates, all sorts of stuff, you know. What do you do as a human being but complain? If you don't complain, then there's something wrong. We have to always be complaining. As human beings, complaining is one of our skills. Just ask any technical support specialist. How do you like my new Amber gave this to me? She found it somewhere in the house. I call it a Fisher Price All-American ages 2 to 6 keep your drink warm or cold container. It's filled with water, some ice right now, but look at the size of the thing. It has a little thing here for you to for it to not spill and stay warm or cold. Fill this up with tequila and pieces of lime and ice, and then we'll really have a good time. This is the American size for small. This is probably regular. This is probably fucking regular. What do I have here? I have a Swiss Army knife for here's a Swiss Army knife for you know, for scale. Or you could have I don't know, one of those pens, the multicolor pens. I used to use this in Brazil in school. I saw one for sale in Italy, and I There's green, there's black, there's red, and there's blue. It's a BIC. I think it has a... Jeez, what's going on here? I think it has a name. Oh, it was made in France. When was the last time you bought something that was made in France? It's the BIC. Look at that. It looks like a missile, a rocket launcher of 4 little rockets. I forget what it's called. It's not written on it, but it's the BIC 4-color pen. Let's just call it that. Maltese Gauntlet ferry replacement aircraft. They just say you're... Yeah, let's just click fly and see.
Having launched from a carrier group in the Mediterranean Sea, you and your wingmen are to ferry your desperately needed replacement aircraft
Great, can't see anything.
On the island of Malta. The siege of the island by the Germans is in full swing, and you must avoid their combat air patrols and land your aircraft safely.
Is TAC IR going nuts? Is that what's going? Is that what's happening? TAC IR is going nuts. I can't even see the airplane.
Using the comms menu.
Let's try. Someone taught me this trick. I forgot who it was, but I go adjust controls. You go rescan devices. And hopefully... Did I lose all my freaking... Look at this. I think I lost all my... Oh no, they're there. Okay, they're there. Rescan devices. Okay.
Select the mission difficulty level. F10 menu, easy, medium, or hard.
For goodness sake. In the U... I don't know what's going on here, people. Give me 1 second. Let me look at TAC IR. I'm gonna be all over the place today because I haven't played... I haven't streamed for so long, so I'm very rusty. Sheepa says, in the EU, that would be 1 gigantonormous. Let me pay triple the worth and a tip, please. Indeed, it would be like they give you like... let me just quit TAC IR. End task. Alright, and restart it and see if that does it. Restarting TAC IR. Okay, TAC IR is getting very confused right now. Oh, it's seeing a bunch of stuff from what side? This side? It's seeing a bunch of stuff from back there that it doesn't like. Let me try this. Let me move it all the way to this other side. This thing is giving me more and more trouble. Okay, that's better. Okay, that's better. Now, will DCS, will it pick up? I have to probably do adjust options, adjust controls, rescan devices again. And while I'm out here, let me just get the volume level for DCS a little lower because we don't want to a P51 right by our ear. Yeah, made in France. Isn't that crazy? When was the last time this thing is made in France, apparently? Pretty awesome. All right, let's see if it worked. Device TAC IR unplugged, it said. Again, adjust controls, rescan devices. TAC IR appeared again. Okay. Oh, I think we got it. Yes, okay. Can't believe we didn't crash. I like to have my fixed side as well. All right. All right. Vasconcelos, please put the music volume a little higher, please. Thank you. Vasconcelos, could you remind me what was the flyby view? Oh, have a wingman. Okay, I wanted a mission at night because I wanted to see if the spookies... There was a DCS, Halloween Easter egg. I think it's probably over now, but apparently it had skeletons for crew on the aircraft carriers. You had jack-o'-lanterns for lights on the airfields. You had like green glowing lights in the cities, and you had, if you were either landed in a city or flying low of a helicopter, you could hear spooky voices or something. So since I'm flying in the daytime, and since it's Halloween is past, I don't know if you're gonna see any of that. So let's just see what our mission is supposed to be here. Was it F10? Yes. And see if ooh, compass rose, that's new. Oh, that's new. I haven't seen a compass rose in DCS before. That's cool. Oh, feels good to be flying a digital airplane again. All right, I'm just gonna land right now, right on this airfield here that looks like it's been bombarded or something burning down there. And then I'll start up a editor mission, and I'll make it nighttime, and then we'll go see if there's still any of those Halloween stuff for us to see. Okay. So emergency landing. It's gonna cut power. My wingman's gonna have a hard time thinking about what the heck I'm doing, because I'm not communicating to him. I'm just communicating to you. I'm just communicating to you, guests here on the stream. It has to be on Caucasus? Okay, interesting, okay. I thought it would be anywhere, but okay, it has to be Caucasus. Copy that. Oh. Oh, love the flyby sounds on this. Gear down. Is it working? Yes. Flaps down. Oh shit, I forgot that I have rudder pedals. I forgot I have rudder pedals. I haven't fly without rudder pedals as if I'm in a jet all time. Oh yes, you got rudder pedals too. I forgot I had rudder pedals. Jeez. Wingman trying to keep up, valiantly trying to keep up with me. He has his gears down too, he has his flaps down, he's just following my lead. Good job, Wingman. Always good to practice a landing because you never know when you're gonna have to land an airplane. On my way to Rome, this woman kind of like collapsed. She fainted and she was on the floor on the corridor of the airplane for like 2 or 3 hours. They had a couple of doctors on board. She came to, thankfully. I think maybe she got dehydrated. She was quite elderly and thankfully she came to. It was kind of scary. Oh, it feels good to be flying a digital airplane. It's nice to take a break from the real world and come back to the digital world. It really is. Alright, it's not bad for a first landing after a while away. It was nice and smooth, didn't bounce much. Oh! Almost got the prop strike. Braking too hard.
Well done. Your mission is now complete.
Oh, that was it? That was the mission? I even fucking completed the mission! Without even know what the heck it was. I just decided to land and that was the mission. An applause. Applause is working. Just from when I thought you were gonna say she was just laying there for a couple of hours. Vasconcelos, please turn it down and maybe change to something a little calmer. Let's put on the first what we listened to in the beginning because that's a really nice song. Let's listen to the album. 1 second. All right. Quit. Close. Okay, let's try it. Let's since it's on Caucasus, North has on Caucasus, let's go here. Caucasus. P51. Is there a night one? Let's see. Low level hill, airfield raid, train strafe. No ball, final approach, takeoff, code start, ground attack. Let's just go to the mission editor. Create a new mission. We'll just put a World War II. And we'll go to Caucasus. We'll say okay. All right, let's go straight to Senaki. Or let's go up to Sochi. Let's go to Sochi, the classic. And let's put ourselves around the runway. We're going to be a P-51. Emi and we're going to be takeoff from runway. Just for the heck of it, let's put to to the south here, on this road, right by the bridge, an enemy. A third-rate enemy. Half-track Scout Puma. Right there. All right. And let's make sure that we're at night. Let's put it midnight. The middle of the night. Light scattered is fine. Maybe just scattered. I'll save the mission. P51. Night. Just call it that. Time is under cloud icon on the left bar. Oh, did I put the wrong time? I put 0. Okay. Copy. I saw it on the top right. I think this is right. Let's see what happens. Thanks, Noah. Vasconcelos, turn the music down a little bit, please. Ooh, yeah. Vasconcelos, turn the music off, please. It's still... Whoa. Oh shit, I didn't put player. Alright, quit. I forgot to put my... This is an AI, I think. Did you hear that? That's a pilot player. File, save. Back on air. DC... I'll call it DCS. Spooky. Change, update the stream title here. And, go. Copy that. DCS. DCS spooky. DCS spooky. 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 Are there jack-o'-lanterns? I heard there were jack-o'-lanterns here. What the heck? Oh, that is pretty scary. All right. Is my light on? I think it is. Oh, jeez. Almost lost it. Gear up. Spooky. I heard there are jack-o'-lanterns for runway lights. Maybe it's a taxiway lights or something. We'll try to strafe that Puma. Barely see anything here. What was it? 2746 on manifold, I think. 46 on manifold and go to 2700 to leave continuous here. My trick to fly airplanes without busting the engine in any flight simulator is pick one airplane and just stick with it. It helps me remember. That's the P-51 generally. I don't think my sight is on. I can't see a thing here. I don't know what the... Let's see. Alt L maybe? Control L? Shift L? I don't know. My guns are off basically, so... I'm not gonna spend time looking for keybind settings and pausing the game now. Let's just fly low over the airfield, see if we can spot anything that may be a jack-o'-lantern. But I like I like how when developers do these things is put these Easter eggs that change things based on events. I think it's a nice touch. Rockstar Game does it a lot of GTA, and now other game developers are following suit. Maybe that's a jack-o'-lantern, that red light all the way back there. Oh, almost a crash. If I had lost a handle on the airplane there, we would have crashed. Let's fly to the end of the runway, see if we can circle a little bit. If we cannot see the jack-o'-lantern, we'll go in for a landing, and then we'll switch to maybe a late afternoon or early morning flight so we can see a little more, and see if there's still this Halloween aura in the landscape here, or if it's only at night. There's that jack-o'-lantern, little red light there. Alright. Actually, for a bit more of a challenge, let's try to land on the road where this Puma is located and taxi up to it. And that's another thing I want to test. I think of update 2.8 of DCS. Apparently they changed the lighting, and I think, you know, street lights and airport lights should illuminate the cockpit now. It didn't used to do that. They weren't dynamic. So that would be really cool if that has changed. We could try to fly really low on the street, but let's just go ahead and try to land on it. And see what happens. I'm gonna come from that direction. There's a little more space. There's not gonna be enough. It's probably gonna end in a fireball most likely, but we'll try it anyway. Here we go. Gear is coming down. For some reason I lost the mapping for my views that I've changed views that I usually have on the stick. Laps coming down too, so I'm having to reach over to the keyboard. Very hard to see anything at all in this midnight flight here in the Caucasus map with a Halloween themed Easter eggs, voices near the ground, greenish glows on all the lights, and potential jack-o'-lanterns and some runway lights that I heard about this in the Stormbirds blog, by the way. Shamrock's blog. One of the only flight simulator blogs that I know about right now. There used to be so many. Whoa! Oh, it's firing at me. I guess I shouldn't land there. No. It doesn't want me landing near him. Maybe maybe I'll try to figure out how to turn on the guns, how to turn on the light. Maybe I will. Let's go ahead and gear up. Flaps up. I guess that thing is armed, and I don't think it's a dedicated air-to-air thing, but it is ready to defend itself. Let's take a quick look, if you forgive me, and please put on the music again, Vasconcelos. Thank you. Let's see, light, cockpit lights. Nothing, huh? Landing light, well, let's put cockpit lights, let's put, sure, oh, access commands, no, cockpit lights increase, position light, landing gear, radio lights. Right out L. Let's try that. I don't think I think it's just gonna be this stuff. I put a Puma. Oh, look! It turned on. It worked. Let's see if I can turn on my guns now. Vasconcelos can go ahead and turn the music up a little bit. Thank you. Let's make sure we're not gonna crash to the ground here. Alright, guns are working. Yeah, me neither. Maybe it's not an anti-air gun, but it fired pretty high. Maybe it is. I think so. But it shot at me. Well, I'm gonna shoot back. Oh, this is looking better. What was the screenshot key for DCS? I think it's just print screen. God, it's bright, this reticle. Is there a reticle dimmer? I can barely see the thing. It's like Star Wars here in the P-51. A lot of Star Wars combat design was based on World War II, you know, Nazis versus the helmets of the stormtroopers and their officers and all that, their guns even. Petro leaned out the window of an AK and a bottle of vodka. Yeah, maybe it was just Petros firing us with an AK. Beautiful moonlight, look at that. What a beautiful evening. All we need is an Aperol Spritz, some some spicy chips for an aperitivo. Then you can head to Dameno over in Isla del Giglio. You can order some moscardini fritti. And then we can order spaghetti al vongole. Maybe finish up with a nice orata. Oh, critical damage! Alright, Puma, you're not such a tough cat after all. Oh, by the way, Sheepa, Nora, we potentially have a new cat. The day I came back, Amber found a... Oh yeah, he's a... Boom! 1, 2, boom! 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 First exploded NPC after being back here. Woo! Alright! Woo! Yep, we think we're gonna call her farofa, which means it's like this flour meal in Brazil that eat a feijoada, but she's kind of sandy looking. She's young, she's probably 6, maybe 8 months old. Amber was walking and she near the creek, near the little forest we have nearby, and she heard this meowing, and then this cat came running to her and jumped on her, and she picked her up, brought her to the house. It's a super loving cat. It's super tame. It looks like a wild cat, but it's so tame. So we think she ran away or was dropped off and was used to being with people. But she's a lovely cat, so we're very slowly introducing her to Apollo and Daft Cat. And but she's very respectful. She stays where she's told to stay in the bathroom, and we slowly trying to get her smells, pet her, and then pet the other cats and feed them together and stuff. So maybe she'll be another cat. And she's very friendly. She likes to be on my lap a lot, so maybe she'll be my stream cat, because our other 2 cats, they're very finicky. They don't like to be on my lap from doing other stuff. This one, right now she's closed in the room, in the bathroom, because that's her safe spot, and we want to take our time to introduce her, and also to give the other cats time to, you know, not feel as if some strangers just walking in and taking over. But there's room here for 3 cats, so potentially a 3rd feline for the house. Chipa says, been a while since I seen someone this happy making a widow. Hey, how do you know the guy was married, you know? And how do you know it was a guy in that Puma or whatever it was? Also feed them on each side of the door. Yeah, that's what we heard, so we've been trying that. Apollo still, he doesn't like to eat the food, gear down, flaps down. Gear down. He saw what we were doing, our trick. And he wasn't that impressed. He wouldn't get close to the door still, but yeah, that's what we were reading about it, and he said just take it slow, you know, give all of them what they need, make sure they feel safe, and that's what we're trying to do. We'll see. I mean, if they really don't accept her, we'll just have to find her a home. If they do, we'll have a new addition to our squad of cats. Well, it's slowly becoming a squad. I think a squad is a 4 element deal. Is that it? I hope my gear is down. Big bounce there. I'm coming in a little fast, but pretty fast, yeah. It's okay. We do want to check, see if there's a jack-o'-lantern at the end of the runway there. think that's a windsock. There's no jack-o'-lantern. Vasconcelos, please lower the music. Pause the music. So the cat tribunal. Little Dieter called, said he was thinking of retiring, living with his wife, tired of the war. Little Friedrich was looking forward to daddy coming home. Yeah, what can I say? People, war is hell. Guy was driving that Puma downtown. It was Halloween. I showed up with my P51, and wrong place, wrong time, you know. Look how scary this little radar thing looks with this sound. For this message to his mom. See, are those jack-o'-lanterns there? Let's drive up to them and see. I don't crash into this with my wing. Oh, it's gonna be close, I think. Need some screenshots here. I bet these are jack-o'-lanterns. Yeah, there he is. Look at that. Look at that little Easter egg right there. Oh, that's so awesome. An applause for Ego Dynamics. I left the plane on. I'm taking a picture of the whole screen of my phone because is the screen paused? Is the stream still going? Is this paused? It looks paused from here, but I think it's just like my my preview glitching. War is hell, man. I'll be sure to send whatever is left him home. Rest assured, if you can scrape anything from the Scorched light armor vehicle, we will. Oh, no dynamic lights yet. Okay, there's not I'm not casting a shadow, but that's all right. That's a tall order to cast a shadow from a person. There was a way to release the camera. Was it F11? No, was it... to release the camera. Just switch things, copy that. Alright, so that's that. Quit. Vasconcelos music back on. Now, the one more thing I want to see in this Halloween thing is the skeletons on the flight deck of an aircraft carrier. If I don't have super carrier, would I be able to see it? Can I place an aircraft carrier here without super carrier? I wonder. let's try let's just try to put a, what have we got here? Oh, this I put like units from the Second World War, so I don't know if there will be an aircraft of Second World War aircraft carrier. So let's go ahead and exit, and let's go again to the mission editor, and just outside Sochi here now. Collision presets, I'll just put modern. And let's see if it lets us put a carrier down. The CVN is CVN no, Forrestal, I think, is an aircraft carrier. Oops, just one Forrestal. Let's put it right outside Sochi there. And then let's put ourselves in a P-51. Actually, let's put ourselves in an A4 because nobody will actually to land on it. All right. P-51, I think, unless we put like an incredibly strong headwind, we could try it. We could try to land of a strong headwind with P-51. Probably not possible, but we could try it. But let's just for now give ourselves the A4E. See if I remember how to fly this bloody thing. And yeah, let's put it at night. Let's put it at I don't know, 0. Oh wait, 02 in the morning. I did not know. Is that going to cause me issues? Maybe I'll put myself on a P-51 for now. We won't land. We'll just try to fly by it and see if we can spot any Vasconcelos, please turn down the music a little bit. It's a cool song. Put ourselves right on top. And double check the settings. Yep. We'll save this. We'll call it P-51 Night Carrier. And we'll fly. Oh. Make sure our guns are on just in case. So they have a new version out for 2.8 that only works 2.8. The previous version will be bugging 2.8. Copy that. Okay, so I'll be sure to update that after this too. Add it to the list. Thanks for letting me know. Where the heck is this aircraft carrier? There it is. Alright, I'm gonna do a low fly pass. I don't remember if like in IL-2 this has a slow time setting. So we're just gonna try to fly really slow to go fly by and see if we see any skeletons there. Potentially only in super carrier the skeletons, but let's see if the Forrestal will have something. So I'm gonna fly first towards the moon to so that the moonlight on the water there will give me a point of reference to make sure I don't smash down, you know. I think maybe only the super carrier module actually has animated people on the deck, so maybe it'll be no go. Won't be able to see these skeletons here. If not, then we'll switch up. Yeah, I'm not seeing any movement on the flight deck there. Alright, let's do a touch and go on the Forrestal. We'll light it up first. We'll help out of the Halloween lights. Alright, well that let us... Let's just take a good look here on the flight deck. No, I don't see any skeletons. Okay. Alright. So that's what I wanted to do in DCS. I wanted to check out this Halloween thing. It was nice that it was still there for us to see that. Another thing I wanted to quickly figure out before I leave DCS, when we try another new video game of an update, is whether I can disable the Viggen that I did that I had as a trial for a while. Because every time I start it now, it says, "Oh, you don't own this, so we're disabling it." So how do I uninstall it? Is my question. It's not a big deal, really. So if I don't see it right now, which I'm having trouble finding it, we'll just leave it for the next time. Viggen. Is that it? Yes, no. Don't see it. Okay. Square icon, the bar on the top, yep. Oh, this thing? Modules. Ah, okay. Installed. Ah, here we go. Got it. Is this it? I don't want to restart now. Okay. Got it. I think this is it. Oh, there's this one that I wanted to try, the Tucano. I'm gonna, before I try this though, I'm gonna check if it's actually updated, because it's been ages since I installed it and I never tried it. By the way, congratulations to Lula for winning the Brazilian election. A big for that happening. God, another country polarized, almost down the middle. Thanks, Nora. Applause for Nora for helping us out here. No, man, he's like the, yeah, that's pretty good description. You know, he's probably kicking the wall and cursing, breaking furniture, you know, screaming at his wife and stuff right now. First Brazilian president in history to not be elected for a second term. I mean, that probably also tells you something about Brazilian politics, but thank the gods. All right. Apply changes, yes. Whoa! I want coming in with 5 tier 1 subs. 1 for the guy of the bow tie, 1 to Gabi Agura, 1 to Echo Nora, and 1 to Canadian Captain Mustache, and another 1 to Elias Speaks, all great friends of the stream. Thank you so much, Arthur. An applause for Arthur. Oh. Sure, that sounds good for Stuart tomorrow. Tell her I say hi. I'll come by. Let's do it. Thank you so much, Arthur. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my friend Arthur. I helped to play Antistasi with you tonight. Hopefully Ken Grant can make it too if his keyboard is working. And hope we have Justin and Lou and Tyler and Futura Delight. Hey, Lula! Thanks again, Arthur, for the gift subs. Much appreciated, my friend. I feel Lula was the best president Brazil ever had, actually. Even with all, he probably stole some money and all that stuff, but there were more people taken out of poverty and less destruction of the Amazon during his government than any other time in Brazilian history. If someone else tells you otherwise, follow the money, follow their sources. Hey, Icebird! Lost stars back in the solar system. Thank you for calling me a star. We're all made of stars. So it's a pleasure to have you back on board. Great to be back. Hey, Rinde Katato! How's it going, man? Thanks for dropping by. One of us! He did, yeah. Organic fuel program, basic income programs. I mean, you name it. He really did a lot of good stuff. I mean, they have a joke in Brazil that he's the guy that steals less because he only has 4 fingers in one hand, The guy's actually was a factory worker, and he lost a finger in the factory. So he's not some, filhinho de papai, as they say in Brazil, just another son of another rich politician who gets into politics. He actually, came up through work, through I think a real desire of making life better for people. So I'm glad to see him win, and I'm glad to see everyone, including his enemies, accept the win and say, that's democracy. He won, unlike here in the States, that there's still people that, the election was stolen. Man, thank you so for all this love here, all these gifts, subs. Thank you all very much. I think I'm gonna take a quick look at Altu Sturmovik now, unless I have any requests in DCS. Do you want me to take the P-51 for a ride against something unusual? If not, I do feel like taking a look at Altu Sturmovik. Let's do that. All right, I'm going to bring back to the intro. And I'm going to switch it up to Altu Sturmovik. There was a big update. A lot of news in Altu Sturmovik world. The executive producer of the series, Jason Williams, left. One of their head programmers left. They released right after they released Normandy, and they had a big update now with a new propeller graphics and the damage, enhanced damage modeling applied to all planes, where wherever the bullet hits, you see exactly in the same spot the damage. The big changes in that series. Who knows where it's gonna go, given the geopolitics and all the craziness in the world right now. I hope it keeps moving. Maybe they'll open source IL2 and working as open source project. I bet there'll be enough people to fund them. Who knows? Iceberg says, watch an African Twitch streamer the last days who said he's in real life MD Mad Dog 80 pilot, and he was flying the MD-82 in a century of flight on a laptop with a keyboard. Really nice to watch. Awesome. That's really cool, Iceberg. I'd love to. He's on Twitch. Yeah, I'd love to give him a follow if you let me know who he is eventually. Rin Katato has a question. Rin the Katato. Do you have anything you can fly experimental planes in? Specifically, I'm curious about your thoughts on the XP-55. XP-55. Let me refresh my memory here. I do not. I mean, the flight sim that I used to fly the most experimental planes in was the IL-2 Sturmovik 1946, because that flight sim I believe to be the flight sim of most airplanes you can fly in the history of any flight sim. Maybe past versions of Microsoft Flight Simulator have more, but there's a lot of airplanes added to that by the community. The Curtis Wright XP-55 Ascender. Oh my god, look at this thing. Here you go. Looks like a crazy thing. 1943, canceled at flight test stage. I wish, Rinda Katato, the closest I could do to fly something like this would be to build it in Balsa Model Flight Simulator. If someone hasn't built it already, let's take a quick look. Let me do a quick search here. Oh my god, I think someone has made it. Hold up. Ascender. That's a great name for a plane. It's like typographical name, Here we go. Someone built a freaking Balsa Model Flight Simulator XP-55 Ascender. And because of that, Rende Katato, here you go. Let's do this, okay? Let me log into Steam here. And let me sub to that. Let's play some Balsa. And let's try this plane. Let's try this plane. Hit or miss 77. Thank you, Icebird. I will give him a follow right now so that I check out this streamer who claims to be an MD-80, real life MD-80 pilot a little later. And let's see about finding Balsa. What hard disk is Balsa installed in my computer? Is it on the same hard disk that I'm I think it's in a different one, but let's try it. Trip wasn't really about a good time. It was about helping my mom and sorting out a bunch of issues. Everything from mouse infestation in the kitchen to organizing bills to be paid automatically to Vasconcelos, please turn the music down a little bit, to bureaucracy that will bore you to death, to medical issues. So it was a lot of work, but at the same time, it was good to spend time with my mom, a lot of time with my mom, and get those things sorted out. As people get older, you need to help them. And a lot of my friends now are having, in my family as well, are having the same issue. I have to write Steve, wrote me a long email. I have to write him back. It's just part of life, We become kids again as we grow older. We become children again, and we need help. So, but yeah, Rinda Katat says, I was introduced to that plane by War Thunder. People in that community seem to have really mixed thoughts on it. Oh, really? It's in War Thunder? What country? Is it the Americans? And is it like what tier is it? US? Let's check it out in Balsa if I have it. I do have War Thunder, but I don't know if I... Okay, Balsa is not in this hard disk. It's probably in this other one here. Hold up. Oh, premium plane tier 2. Okay. Well, being a premium plane, I can totally see that. I can totally, just by being a premium plane, that makes it almost guaranteed that people are going to have mixed thoughts, because they're paying money, and by paying money they'll automatically probably think, oh, it should give me an advantage or something, and if it doesn't, then very weird airplane. 3, it's a push configuration with single engine in the back. It looks like a car. Here I'm looking for Balsa. As soon as I find Balsa, we'll try it in Balsa, okay, because someone made it in Balsa. Vasconcelos, please unplug a hard disk Foxtrot and plug in hard disk Echo. Thank you. Really, Katato loved the XP55 Ascender because it has a little rocket ship with 20mm guns. Oh, thank you, Nora. Yes, I do need a hydration. Yeah, that sounds good to me. 20mm is always good in that game because, it's a cannon. It'll tear things apart rather than just pull little holes in it. Nice. Maybe I'll buy it. I never spent any money on War Thunder, but I've played it enough that I should probably spend a little money on it. Vasconcelos, please fire up Steam again and let me know if Balsa Model Flight Simulator is in this hard disk. So when you dive at someone, you can flip right back up and go straight to where you were before. Ooh, that sounds almost buggy, but sounds good to me. Let's check it out. Let's see if Balsa works. I haven't played Balsa for a while. I won't remember how to play it. I had mapped my controls to it, if I remember right. Let's see if it even works, because there is a big push right now. Balsa hasn't been updated for a while, but there's a big push right now. There's 2 people working on it, okay? There's a big push because they're working on new tools, and there's a huge update coming of brand new maps, much bigger maps than before. Vasconcelos, get ready to pause the music because I think Balsa might have its own music. I'll probably be the only person playing Balsa Model Flight Simulator on Twitch right now. Happy, what is it? Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, 1st of November. Cannot believe the year is coming to a close in a couple of months' time. Yeah, let's just build and fly. Free flight. Let's see if it worked. Subscribed. Oh. Let me see if I there's a freaking lawnmower. Here, let me try to search it. What is it? Ascender, right? Ascender. XP55 Ascender. There it is. Okay, subscribed. XP55 Ascender. All right. I just subscribed to it. This is the, if you want to go see what I'm gonna play with, this is it. Let's see if it'll appear now. For some reason it doesn't. Whoa! Hey Matt, thanks so much for the tier 1 sub. Thank you. It's good to be back. Vasconcelos, please turn the music down a little bit. That's so funny. I subscribe to it, but it doesn't appear here. Maybe I have to restart it. Let me quit and restart it. Thank you so much, Matt. I'll double check. I'll check now. Maybe I just missed it because I'm doing 5 things at once. Thank you, Matt, for the sub. I very much appreciate it. Yes, I understand that this is early access software. I read it. I'm looking forward to the next update of Giant Maps. I think they're going to have ground vehicles eventually. Oh, I cannot wait. This is going to be the game that's going to be my main game once it's a little bit further along. I love airplanes. I love toy airplanes. And this is a game about toy airplanes. And fire paintballs. Vasconcelos Valsa is all right, let's see. Build and fly. Reflight. Subscribed. It's not that one, 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 it's not that one. Stock designs. Maybe it's down here. Your designs. Yeah, for some reason some of the airplanes I built. The nunchuck. Fetch stick. I don't know why. I don't know why it won't maybe it's an older plane. In the meantime, why don't we try this one, the MC1 Folletto. Just to see. Let's see if I remember how to play this. Wow. So many controls, okay. Actions. Vasconcelos, switch the song. Thank you. All right. The game a little too loud. Remember the controls. External view. Track IR is working. I have these buttons. That does. Oh, here you go. This button. I'll look into why that airplane was not working in this. Vasconcelos, turn up the music a little bit. Chase, view, and free view. And turn down Balsam Auto Flight Simulator a little bit. You know what? Let's do it like this. 10 minutes? Okay, 10 minuti, vehicles, environment, music, vehicles lower. People. Look at this thing, it has like one wheel. What a crazy little thing. Yes, I am gonna have to go soon. I'm gonna go for a little walk. I'll be back later tonight. Maybe before later tonight. Maybe just a little later, an hour or two from now, with some other video games. Really good to be back. Thank you so much for all these, all your subscriptions, the gift subs from Arthur, coming by to say hi. It's really good to be back. We're gonna be getting back on a regular schedule again. And I'm really looking forward to flying all these wonderful flight simulators and playing all sorts of video games together here on stream. Either single player or multiplayer. And getting back with other stream-related events that I'm working on. I want to try to avoid putting numbers next to people's names. But I want to have particular streams where there is audience participation, with little prizes and things to send off. We are gonna have merch soon. Finally, those stickers, those baseball caps, the mugs, the shirts, and not something that just to advertise my stream. It's not gonna be this hypertextual plaster all over it. It's gonna be something that actually hopefully looks nice and that you would actually wouldn't feel embarrassed wearing to, you know, outside your house. Thank you. Yeah, it was flawless. Let me try it. One more landing. And oh, no, not workshop. Repair. Let's try one landing. Cool, Galaxia. Yes, I'm looking forward to finally having that ready because it's been a while coming. But I managed to do some work on it during the visit to my mom. Oh man, this is a tough one. I'm not gonna be able to do it in this one. We'll try. I mean, this plane looks really. One more time. Let's try to land it one more time. Folletto. Che è folle, fa una follia qui, mamma mia. That's gonna have to be it, people. I have to get used to this game again. This little airplane is. Subscribe. That's one of the great things about Balsam Auto Flight Simulator. You can make your own airplane. You can publish it to Steam, and you can have other people download it, fly it, and break it for you. All right. The credits will be updated for the next stream. These things going up and down here are these letters. I'm going to update the gift giver. So Arthur is going to be at 65 now. I'm going to update the list of subscribers and all that stuff. I'll be back later for sure with with Anti-Stasi later. Maybe it's a stream before her as well. In the meantime, I'll do a quick raid to someone playing DCS perhaps. Let's go say hi to who's out here? What about Bob71? Why not? Thanks again. Happy to be back. And I will see you all a little later today. I'm Text, you're awesome. Thank you, Shipa, Galaxia Cat, Rinde Katato, Matt, Arthur, Icebird for all, Nora, Galaxia Cat, I think I said, and anyone else there just hanging out, lurking. Timmy Thumb, thank you so much for dropping by. It's good to be back. I missed you all. I missed video games. I love video games. And I'm looking forward to playing more and working less, as we should all do as human beings, I believe. Those of us privileged enough to be able to do that. Play is healing. Play is good for the soul. Animals play. We play. It's the natural state of things to play. All right. Peace out. Rating now. Love to you all. Peace out.